So, it's been 1 week correctly since my father passed away suddenly due to a due to the heart attack, I would say. And being the only child, we tried our level best. I tried, me and my mom, both of us, the level best to save him, but God has another plan, had another plan. So we were devastated and we couldn't digest, and it was too hard. But, and yes, that day fully I was not away from my dad. And again, being the only child from since childhood, so pampered, you wouldn't find any birth in my life, I wouldn't find a dad like that. So it's like so much, so pampered. He used to compromise his lifestyle to make my lifestyle better. So I was very sure that all the rituals, though I'm not a man, but still I was like a man to him, very strong. And he brought up my upbringing wasn't that way, that I have to be strong. And whether during my 8th standard he got me a scooter, during my second year of college he got me a car. So I was very sure that all the things with related to my dad, I want to do it. My heart says, and I know what my dad will like it. Okay? And to my surprise, a lot of good people I came across, and a lot of still my dad's rituals are going on, but a lot of divine things I witnessed. So after the cremation, suddenly I got a message from my branch head saying that sorry I couldn't come today to console you because there were 3 bookings for the event which I gave. From that, they have taken 3 bookings. And another thing is, one of my dad's cousin, he was in Kasi when he heard the news. He was thinking about dad and hen, and then he dipped his head. At the same time, here, I wanted to immerse the Asti in Kasi. So that was a very coincident, or maybe, I don't know, there is a super energy. I am modern, but I do believe in God. But all these things, incidents, made me believe that there is some spiritual connect, at least with my dad's soul. Of course, he's a very spiritual person. He goes to temple very often. So this was the second one. His uncle, his cousin, and me having the same line of thought. And then he came the next day and he gave a connect. And I went to Kasi by myself. On all the journey, throughout the journey, the people I met, they were so sweet and so smooth. So we went there, approached the Pandits, and Pandits over there, I would say, salute. As a woman doing things alone, they were so supportive, so cooperative, and 3 Pandits came on the picture. And when I was about to leave the boat to immerse the Asti, suddenly bells started ringing. Then I realized I didn't know that Manikarnika is Lord Shiva's, Kasi Vishwanath's place itself. Bells started ringing as though some God's thing is happening. Harti is happening. When we quickly started the boat. And then when I came back, we do this rice ball. So they said I have to go to some beach to immerse the rice ball. So I went to some random beach, so which ended up again like a temple. It's a temple beach, which I didn't know. I didn't know that there is a temple like that in that area. And again, the second day when I went to the same beach in the temple area, suddenly out of the blue, a god's bag came from the beach. From the beach. So, with Lord Venkatachalapati and Padmavati together. So I don't know what this is and what it is called, but all I was very depressed. So I was very depressed, and there was one shocking incident. See, my dad is a very sarcastic person, so he was in a hospital and he came back. One of my relatives passed away last Saturday, so my cousins were not able to come to visit my dad, and then they called up. My dad has jokingly told, "Okay, last week you had that rice. This week you'll have my rice. You're coming for my rice. You'll have this rice." And that has happened. Tuesday, they had food. They had the death food at my home. So when you see this interconnected stuff and the divine things happening, I personally feel I have all the reasons to believe that my dad is there as a spirit, and he is there as in like he's there as a spirit also. Definitely there is a spiritual connection with the soul. So maybe he's a god now. This is really a miracle.